Yeah. Oh no. Hold on. Move over. Hello everyone. This is Omni. I also want. See. ADHD. To people with ADHD, they will start a conversation in the middle of nothing. That's not the point of this video, but I just thought I'd let you know why I was about to start a sentence, without any context. Anyway, this is to show off, Life VT, LIEF underscore VT. It's work. They did some overlays for me. This is a just chatting. Of course, there's no chat, so there's nothing in the left side here, then the bear icon. But there would be if I was streaming or something, which I don't know if I'll ever do that again. So I felt like I should at least show off their overlay, because I don't know when I will be showing it off. Anyway, I just wanted to do this video that I was realizing that I was like, one of the things I've never heard people say, or never compared depression and those kind of thoughts to, is a hostage situation. Because if you think about it, if you really think hard, it's a hostage situation. If you think about it, there is a horrible person, a confused and angry and a person that thinks the world has forsaken them or even worse, slighted them, and they're holding the one person you love hostage if you don't give in to their demands. But the thing is that that's why I wanted to kind of do this little video, because I was like, no one ever really thinks about it that way, but I think that should be one of the ways, that might be one of the ways to kind of explain it or understand it. Because the thing is that if it's like a hostage situation, right, you have to know what the demands are. You're not asking what are the demands, you're asking, how are you? Why are you okay? Is everything okay? Well, if you imagine just their mental anguish, or their whatever, as a hostage taker, as I don't know what they call them, as a suspect, as a criminal, as a whatever that is called, and the person and the them that you want to get back or bring back from the brink is the hostage, then you're asking the wrong questions, right? What is it that what is it? It's like there's like certain things, like if you like, everyone's seen it, we don't negotiate with terrorists, we don't negotiate with blah blah blah. Then that never works. Because that's this equivalent of when you're like, the life sucks, the world sucks. You don't deserve things just because you're doing that. Just because you are jeopardizing you are throwing caution to the wind. No. And that never really works. That's the equivalent of when you go, we don't negotiate with terrorists or whatever. That never works. And it almost immediately backfires. So if you think about it that way, you should approach those that are in that mindset as if they are taking themselves hostage, and ask them, be like a negotiator. I think this is something I was wanting to think about. I was thinking about today, and I was like, this is actually a really good tip. If you look at it from a perspective of that you are negotiating with a hostage who is taking themselves as whose hostage is themselves, then you might get through to them better, because then you go, okay, we don't want anyone to get hurt. We don't want anyone, we want everyone to, come out of this fairly unharmed, right? Even though you already know there are things that are going to happen after this, because the thing is that that's the other thing, right? Is that you get through this, is that even if the person gets through this, it's not going to be the same. That's why I say it's kind of like a hostage situation, because it's not going to be the same. Even when they say, okay, I'm letting the hostage go. That dark path, that dark person, the dark persona is still there, and now you have to deal with that, even afterwards, and it's still gonna linger there, and you don't know what do you do with that, and you can't. But then see, that's where it's like, you know, who do you treat here? Do you treat the hostage and just go, okay, the hostage is safe, now we focus on attacking the mental and all that anguish and stuff? No. I mean, you do, but your first concern, your primary concern, is the hostage safe? Is the hostage okay? Is everything doing? Are they all right? You know, you want to give them comfort and relief, and you want to make sure that they feel safe, that you know that they are safe before you address the hostage taker, before you address the terrorist. So, I guess that's all I really wanted to make this video about. Is that, you know, if you think about it, it's as if the person that you're trying to get through is being held hostage by themselves. Negotiate. Learn to negotiate, and learn that once you've negotiated, it's still there. It hasn't gone away. It won't go away. You'll still need to deal with it. But the first and foremost is caring for the victim, caring for the hostage. And it sounds crazy because they are the terrorist and the hostage, but you have to take care of the hostage side of their persona. You have to make sure that, you know, hey, you know, we understand, we want you to be safe. It's a crazy situation that you're in. We want to make sure you're safe before, you know, we address this hostage, this terrorist, and figure out what we need to do, and then like punishments and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, if you're having a hard time with that kind of stuff, then consider perhaps changing perspective into thinking of it as a hostage situation. There are other things I also want to plan out to tell you, but I don't want to make this video too long, and I wanted to kind of make sure that this theme gets out, because I'm going to probably make another video that makes sense, personal video that makes sense. Anyway, as always, you are worthy, you are loved, you belong, and you can do wonderful things. Keep your star shining, and we'll always be looking for you in the night sky. Going off.